Welcome back to Voice Crypto. In this video, I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on BEPRO network. BEPRO is a sub-penny token which tends to attract many new investors because of how cheap it is. They believe that they can invest a little bit of money and come out on top, reaching those prestigious 100x gains. And that may be true. In some cases, $1,000 became $1 billion in Shiba Inu, and $1,000 made you a millionaire in XRP. But this is not always the case. BEPRO network has already went through the bull run. Because most cryptocurrencies is based on speculation, it did seem like a good idea to put a little allocation into this coin before the bull run began. And why is that? Because of its utility. BEPRO network is a code base for DeFi, gaming, prediction markets, and more. A code as a service protocol, providing technology and support for blockchain-based applications. Now, code as a service seems like a good utility and use case for cryptocurrency because it will supplement other cryptocurrencies and projects, businesses. You have Chainlink, you have the Graph, and plenty of other cryptocurrencies that's code as a service and has been used in millions and worth billions of dollars in market cap. BEPRO can even be considered a metaverse play because they have a code base for NFTs. You have poker markets for its prediction markets. You even have the prestigious Crypto.com using BEPRO's code base to implement Crypto.com payments. Sounds great, right? So why hasn't BEPRO gone up? Why is it sub a penny right now? Well, that's because all of these partnerships were grants. Yes, grants. This means that these aren't necessarily tokens that were bought on the market. In other words, pay to play, which I'm not mad about because that's how networking works. And that's how you get started. The problem is that's not necessarily valuable for investors. We need buyers that's going to buy on the market and bid up the order books, making our tokens more valuable. And how do you do this? Well, you incentivize retail investors to buy the BEPRO token. And the reality of the fact is there's no real reason for the average Joe to hold BEPRO other than speculation. But there is staking for BEPRO, and that is another good reason to get it at this low valuation because you can get many coins, which equals a higher APY for you. And if you want to hear more about staking through Moonbeam Network, I'm going to leave a link to Coinstar, I think that's his name. He has a good video on staking BEPRO, so I'll leave that in the pinned comments below. What scares me about BEPRO is that no project has really came out and said that they actively searched for BEPRO and they discovered that there's such incredible code that they needed to use it. Just think about Chainlink. Now, Chainlink is an example of a code as a service play that has established itself as a top leader and much needed in the marketplace. Everyone has partnered with Chainlink. Chainlink doesn't have to search for users. Chainlink doesn't have to provide grants. People need Chainlink. Blockchain is an entire world of coders. Without coders, there wouldn't be blockchain. So comes the big question, is BEPRO really needed? I think so. In my opinion, I think BEPRO is better left in the maybe category, whereas maybe better to be in than to be out. I put it as a just in case play, where I put a small allocation where if it goes to zero, I'm not mad. That is currently ranked coin number 796 with a fully diluted market cap of 29 million. Now the 24-hour value is $789,000, which means that it can easily pump or dump in either direction. The circulating supply is currently at 6.7 billion BEPRO. The total supply is 10 billion, which is actually not that bad. BEPRO has recently been acquired by taikai. Now, does that mean anything? Well, let's find out. Taikai is a talent marketplace that connects creators and organizations through crowdsourcing solutions to their challenges. The tools developed by the company for hackathons and hiring challenges enable global testing and validation of new ideas, products, and talent. So taikai has a AMA on BEPRO Network's Medium page, and the question was asked, what's your goal now with this partnership and how many team members shall be developing BEPRO? And they answered, Our goal is to unify both products, keeping Taikai Labs as the developer studio behind BEPRO Network and BEPRO JavaScript as products. This means that the team behind BEPRO's products just got bigger and stronger, counting now more than 20 team members actively working on this project, both from Taikai and BEPRO Labs. The current Taikai product will transition over the next couple of months into BEPRO Network. As an added feature to this product, here's an important question which goes straight into the utility of BEPRO token. So the question was asked, are you planning on marketing the new version of the entity and the product after the deployment of version 2 in Moonbeam Network? Version 2 will be launched with features as proposed before by the BEPRO team, but our vision is going to launch a fully integrated platform with bounties, hackathons, hiring challenges, grants, and services that are really valuable to users. The most important feature for us is to bring adoption to the products and develop functionalities that add value to the ecosystem. So another important question was asked, will BEPRO be implemented? Will BEPRO be used? The BEPRO ERC20 will always be the main utility token for BEPRO Network, developed by Taikai Labs. Right now, it's only used for bounty mechanisms, as well as curation and governance over the protocols. But we want to extend the utility of the token on a fully integrated platform. The token will be used on hackathon rewards, hiring challenges, and other services as rewards or utility tokens. So it sounds like the integration of Taikai and BEPRO will be good for the token. There may even be a rebranding so everybody can forget about BEPRO's past and look forward towards the future. What it will actually bring, we will have to wait and see, because even though there's hackathon events and new things going forward, it doesn't mean that developers will flock and implement BEPRO Network. The token is still speculation until proven otherwise, in my opinion. Added utility will be needed as US investors are getting kicked off exchanges where you can buy BEPRO, so it's going to be harder for US investors to get into BEPRO, and we're typically the FOMO buyers when news happens to pump the price up. So it's critical for BEPRO Network to find some utility for retail investors. But let me know what you think. Is it worth the risk? And I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, make sure you like and subscribe.